Hey everyone, welcome back to the LBP Speedrunning Guide. Today we'll be looking at Elephant Temple. This is another pretty cycle heavy level, so it can be a bit punishing even messing up a little bit. Hold right as you're spawning and close out of the dialog box as you're falling. There's no point trying to jump past it. Jump onto the first moving platform and edge jump off to make it underneath the fire before the platform moves upwards. Climb up the next section as usual and do a small single layer LCJ to get out. Then pull the sponge and do some stair climbing to make it to the next cycle before you miss it. A small time save you can do with these stairs is grabbing the sponge for a moment as you go past to kind of leapfrog yourself up, which can help make some cycles. There's some weird stuff you can do with these moving pillars to potentially do a little skip, but it's super hard, so just make your way to the next set of stairs and do the same thing as before, then fall down and do an LCJ off the sponge here, then jump off the corner of the box to get up. If you're having trouble getting onto the platform, you can pull it out a little bit before jumping off of it too. Dodge the fire and do the next section with the lever as intended. Then grab the sponge once you can reach it and swing over. Just be careful when you're landing on the green box since it's really easy to trip and lose your speed, making you fall into the fire. Or, if you're on the right pace, you can use it to your advantage and get a super high trip jump to make it onto the stone block while it's lowered, which you can have lined up if you start the jump just after it finishes moving upwards. It's a lot harder than it looks though, and again, if you're not careful it's really easy to fall into the fire. For the next section, jump and land after the first fire block, then jump again shortly after to fire boost off the next one over the hole. This section can actually be super annoying because of how easy it is to lose your speed for any of the jumps, causing you to get killed by the fire. So make sure to be cautious and pay attention to your speed. Take the next cycle through the blocks, edge jumping from the stone if you want to. Then move across the next sliding platforms when you can. As long as you jump off the first one before it starts moving back you can make it, to then get onto the rising platform in time. At the next checkpoint, you have to time a run followed by a jump as the platform moves right to then do a couple of bunny hops to make it underneath the roof here. Just make sure the second bunny hop is very low, otherwise you'll hit your head and lose some cycles. Then get onto the last moving platform and do the same thing again to get a heap of speed to carry it as far as you can. Do the next lever section as intended but quickly, where you can push the first one with your body. There is a small skip here where if you push the first lever while running left in a certain way to slightly delay it activating, it's possible to jump off the rising platform before it starts moving to get momentum to skip the second lever, which can save a few seconds but is difficult. For the next two blocks, time a jump to fall to the left of them, then fall off the ledge to start moving to the right as soon as you can. If you're fast enough on this wave section, you can avoid waiting for an extra cycle at the end to jump up. So get into the back layer as soon as you can to start doing edge jumps. Then at the end, drop down and jump up to the ledge before the platforms lower again. Then for these blocks, you want to run across the top of them and do a short hop as it moves away from the wall to fall into the gap to keep going. You can even fire boost if you miss, but just be careful to not get squished when you're running across the top. You can edge jump onto the elephant to activate it sooner. Then you'll see its body bobbing up and down. Once you're close enough, you want to time a run and jump off the elephant as it moves upwards to get over to these platforms. Then from here, climb up and press the button before the elephant reaches the wall, which you have a lot of time to do. Then after waiting for a bit, if you get a good enough jump off the elephant, you can cram yourself into this corner to make it up instantly. If it's taking too long to get though, you should probably just go around. Climb up and get across the moving platform, where you'll now want to time an edge jump that'll get you all the way to the last platform. The timing for this jump is pretty lenient, but there's no turning back once you go for it, so just make sure that you can do it as it's a lot of time loss. From here you can walk to the scoreboard and quit to the pod. This level can be pretty fun if you do it all well, where all of the cycles line up almost perfectly when you're on a good pace. Next time we'll be finishing the temples with Great Magician's Palace. See you next time.